Oh, okay. Happy to meet you today. So, we are continuing. Let me give a short introduction on Ukrainian language before we start. От там я прописав публікацію про енергію, можливо, ви читали. От людина, це, як він каже, 100% енергія, на який тестинг, якийсь тестинг проходить. Але він одружений. So, Lauri, please start. Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, I show my slides. Okay, so this is about vegan Kanban that has MIT license, and I'm the maintainer, Lauri Ojansivu, and I'm a CEO of Vegan and cross-platform FOSS developer. And also during this presentation, and there is also IRC channel, internet relay chat, where you can ask questions, and also I will after talk answer live and continue at IRC channel. And about my bio, so at 1989 I did start with Amiga 500 computer and was programming with Blitz Basic. At 1991 I was at high school. There was 2 phone line BBS where I was sysop using BBS software at OS2 at 486 computer. At 1995 I did make a music game with Amiga Blitz Basic 2, and it is also open source at GitHub. At 1996 I had BBA studies. There was Windows NT4, some COBOL and Delphi and other programming. 1999 I did with Microsoft Access 97 feedback and fitness desktop with Visual Basic and SQL. At 2000 I was coding with Python, PHP, Ruby and Go. At 2011 I was sysadmin and AWS cloud architect. And 2016 there was existing vegan open source Kanban, so by original creator Maxime Kuendale. So I continued maintaining it and added and removed over 4 million lines of JavaScript code. So it is this kind of Kanban. So there can be drag drop these swim lanes, lists, cards, checklist items, and it is similar to Trello, and there is also import from Trello. So it is for managing the Kanban process that is usually what Toyota in the factory started. So this is cards go for left to right with the auto factory process, and there is those some demo cards and features like checklist and progress and labels and so on. Then Vegan also has if this then that rules similar like Trello Butler. So for example, when card is moved to some list or there is something added to checklist, and what happens next. So this and also Vegan has admin panel. There is settings, users management and custom translations. And white labeling, so custom product name, custom logo can be there. And then there is some demo, just a moment. So here is some demo. So here these cards can be drag drop to different places, and also then these lists can be moved here, and then if those swim lanes here, that those cars can also be moved with drag drop. And there is menu for labels and others, and there can be added more people. And this kind of demo. Then I'll continue sharing the slides. So about internet in general, there are light cables under the sea and ground, and nearest 4G, 5G wireless towers. So this is one of those maps where everything goes over the. So I'm there at Finland, and you are there at Ukraine. And cloud, there is no cloud. It is just someone else's computer. So the Vegan software can be running on a laptop, or then there is some other place. So there are data centers full of server computers at many countries. So that is the internet. And here is how most of the world is running some kind of BSD or Linux-based kernel code. So there was original Unix and BSD, and later GNU Linux. And these are running at Mac OS, iOS, Android, Linux, BSD. And currently from Debian Linux there is Linux kernel and GNU software, and like GNU compiler collection and Emacs and so on. And from those there is Ubuntu added more code to kernel and software, and also then at free GNU Linux distro like Trisquel there is removed all proprietary and added GNU board to replace BIOS or UEFI. And from Ubuntu there is Linux Mint that adds more software, and also there is Windows that has proprietary kernel, and then there is FOSS kernel at React OS that is outside of Redmond, and there is also Amiga that has proprietary and open source versions, and there are many CPUs. So the CPUs originally went from both Amiga and Mac, went both from Motorola 680 5000 to PPC to Intel to Max Silicon. Vecan is used at most countries of the world, and here is only Snap version, but it is here based on the Snap version. It is mostly used at United States and Germany. Currently, it is not at North Korea or Greenland or Middle Africa. Vecan is translated to over 70 languages, and Vecan itself has no telemetry. This map is what Snap website has. Some customers have 30,000 Vecan users, so they use Kubernetes. Vecan technical details, so it is all JavaScript browser side and server side. Currently, server side both have some kind of database. So MongoDB currently is proprietary, but there is alternative to use FerretDB and PostgreSQL that I'm currently testing. Then there is jQuery, UI, draggable, droppable, sortable. Then there is features for import-export of Vecan, Trello, CSV, Excel, HTML. There are webhooks and notifications, and then there are different kind of ways to log in, like with password and others. And there is being added more ways to log in. Vecan GitHub repository architecture. There is client components, so there is a code for boards, list, cards, checklist. There is models for database schema and imports. There is translation, so Vecan is translated by everyone at the world at the Transifex. There is public directory for the logos, icons, fonts, and then there is release scripts and API docs and other server directory for notifications and Snap package and others with the directory structure. And then here I try to show some release code. Just a moment. Just a moment. Now I have. Maybe I should stop sharing the slides. Okay, there is a share screen. So here at releases there is some code that is used to build the different versions. So usually when I start building locally that code, then just a moment, there is release bundle script. There. So here it is removing previous ones and then installing npm packages and also adding the Atmosphere.js Meteor JavaScript packages, and then there is building to .build directory with this command, so it goes through all the directories and combines those to one bundle directory where is 60,000 files for JavaScript and so on. and then it also adds some more packages here. So there are versions for different operating systems. Currently, there are releases this kind of packages for Linux and Windows, but there are many platforms where Vegan does run. And then just a moment, I'll try to. So there are versions for Snap packages, Docker, Kubernetes, Sandstorm, and some of those are built locally, and some at, for example, Snap at Snap service by clicking build button, and there is also API. To add more platforms, like for different operating systems and CPUs and databases, there are different kind of prototypes. So, for example, Vegan Studio is using Lua programming language for different operating systems, and Wami prototypes is using FreePascal for their platforms. For example, all of those Amiga platforms. Then there is Cloudflare Workers version. There is also that uses JavaScript. Then there is PHP prototype, and also for upgrading to Meteor, there is Meteor 3 prototype that can use FerretDB, PostgreSQL to completely replace the proprietary MongoDB. So MongoDB was previously AGPL licensed to, but they changed to proprietary SSPL server-side public license. And Vegan Kanban is at website vegan.github.io, and all code is at github.com/vegan/vegan for all platforms at same main branch of the repository. There is public support, feature requests and bugs at github.com/vegan/vegan/issues. Anyone can send pull requests. And then there is also Vegan app at Ubuntu Touch Open Store, Play Store, Windows Desktop, Microsoft Store. So those all are full screen, like application at Store, but it opens full screen web browser to that to my server, and Vegan can also be hosted on premise. And then there is also Vegan private paid worldwide commercial support. So for usually somebody has used Vegan for some years and they like to have some more features or fixes or hosting. So it is possible to pay, but that is all optional because everything, all the code is available as open source and free software. And it is possible to EMA and support at vegan.team, and then there's questions from audience and also from Irk. Liberas at Vegan, so I'll take next.
Okay. If you have questions, you can take them. Hello, Lauri, do you hear me?
Yes.
Please, we have questions.
Yeah. So I have a question about the inner workings specifically. So do you have like transactional file logging for any like the tasks things? So for example, like if one person is writing into it, then like other people can't edit it or something to that effect.
Yes, so it is real-time Kanban. So when somebody makes some change, like drugs card to different place, it is immediately shown to everyone that is logged in. It works like so. Uh, that Meteor web framework JavaScript is reading the MongoDB changelog and making those changes immediately, and the web framework takes care of the saving of the data to the database, and there is browser-side database with JavaScript and server-side with MongoDB, or alternatively FerretDB PostgreSQL. So transactions are currently by the framework.
Okay, thank you. So you do transactional file locking through the database. Thank you.
Yes, so the Meteor Web Framework, it takes care of any kind of conflicts. So I would think that the newest change wins, but anyway, it also depends on the change. Is the change saved to database or not? So currently not all changes are saved, but most important are if that is needed for some history.
Okay, thank you. Very good.
Hello, can you maybe tell more about how did your project become gain so much popularity, and maybe which methods did you use to share the project and gain the audience? And maybe another question, after which point did you consider to get some kind of paid model, and after which point did it happen?
Yes, so originally I did find that Vegan Kanban software that was made by Maxime Kuendale, and he did not merge pull request for 2 weeks, but I mean 2 months. But anyway, I was already had made translation to Finnish, and then there was worry that will he continue maintaining. So the community at GitHub Issues decided to make a fork, and I was leading that fork. And later we got contact to the original maintainer that did give permission to merge to original Vegan project. So for the first year I was doing this as a hobby, but after that year it's kind of someone think that they are already depending on the software. They wanted to add some way to pay. So for first there was some bounties, but usually when somebody else than me got some bounty money, they did disappear immediately and did not continue contributing. And then there was at that bug bounty system a problem that they made some changes, like they made additional requirements and tried to get all the bounty money. So there was a hurry to get all the remaining money back to me. So I'm the only one that has been on the project all the time, and this is anyway mostly hobby project because I have funded this by doing some other, for example, teaching computers work or making websites and others. So, but anyway, I did only on the payment page, and usually some public sector they order something for most customers are at Germany and USA, but it kind of depends. And during these maintenance years, I have sometimes been also at other full-time work, but currently I'm full-time concentrating to this vegan. But all the payment is optional. Everything, the source code, the releases, everything is available for free.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, I heard about your product previously, and I have the question: how do your product deal with competitors, some like Jira, GitHub Workspace, and can you give some advice how to make your software, our software, more popular and get some part of the market?
Yes, so actually I did not do anything to make it more popular, but people around the world found it and installed it and started using it. But anyway, I think that it is maintained and continued to add features and compatibility and others. So for example, some did choose vegan because it already had some features from Trello and Jira. For example, at Jira were no public boards, and at Trello were no swim lanes, and all the various competitors usually have similar features. So some feature may be first at Vegan or at Trello or at some other software, and then users request similar features. But anyway, when community continues to maintain software and it is made user friendly and looking nice and so on, it will grow in popularity during time.
More questions? Hello?
Yes?
Hello, Laurie. I just checked your project's website and I can see that the code is licensed under the very permissive MIT license. I'd like to ask you why is it licensed under exactly this license, and as a person that works full-time on this project, do you not fear that some corporation would fork it, then extend it and make it proprietary?
Vegan did already exist by Maxime Kuendal, so he did add the GitHub project, he did choose the MIT license, and the contributors were used to that license. And anyway, when I have continued this, I have not yet seen that there would be any commercial similar version of Vegan. Yes, there has been some versions of Vegan available at Azure Marketplace and other places, but they do not seem to be so popular because I can easily add more features and so on. So they are kind of competing with me. But anyway, currently Vegan, because it is free to use, it is already integrated to many internal systems, and all those are also potential customers. So I think continuing maintaining software keeps leading. And I also did have some blog posts at blog.vegan.team that there is benefits to contributing all those features upstream, because I maintain all those features for all platforms at the same main branch, same repository. It really benefits everyone when everyone is contributing to the same software. So it is same for both open source and free software. It is by the community users and contributors. Also, many of the login options and features have been added by community, so that is what keeps it going. So there are many competitors, but some of those they are too complex, that they are too hard to understand, too many features. So some use some of those reasons to still choose vegan.
I see. Thank you for your answer.
Yeah. Question about legal issues. Did you or maybe like original author of like this project have legal issues with Trello? Because like interface is very similar. And what measures you take not have like legal troubles? For example, like Trello or one of the competitors, other competitors created like a new feature, and you want to implement something similar. To what extent you can copy functionality without like problems?
So Kanban is kind of general purpose software that is used by everyone. There are many different Kanban software, and those are kind of similar, but every Kanban is changing usually the user interface, and those kind of general features cannot be copyrighted. So, for example, if at the vegan issues first was requested map card, so there can be travel map at card, but it was not yet implemented in vegan. So, but anyway, that was an idea. So Trello implemented it first, but these are general purpose features. They cannot not be protected. So there is not kind of a copyright of general Kanban method. It is general purpose software, like similar like there is general purpose term open source that is not currently trademarked in any way because it is not or copyrighted so on. So because that is that is general purpose term. So also I don't make any effort to sorry, I lost thought anyway.
Do you have other questions? Who have questions? Hello, Lauri, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Could you please tell about DDoS protection or something?
Yes, so currently there is some DDoS protection services, for example at Cloudflare and at Hetzner, but there is also software like the Vegan Studio that is based on the Cosmopolitan Red Bean, and there is also DDoS protection that can be used. So one of the Vegan prototypes uses that way. So there is cross-platform one executable with DDoS protection, and it blacklists those IP addresses for some time where is some kind of DDoS attack. So for some kind of smaller attacks, it is actually and bigger. It is actually better than what is at Cloudflare currently, but it kind of depends on service. And then there is also like currently the Vegan is running at that free version is running at Hetzner Helsinki server. So that data center already had some DDoS protection hardware protecting everyone, but it kind of depends on each case.
Thank you very much. Could you please tell about the times when Vegan Cloud was run on your laptop?
Yes, so sometime I had all that free version of Vegan running at my laptop, So in practice, that was the slide where Vecan can be run at laptop or at the data center. So in practice, I had the cable internet modem, and I opened ports 80 for HTTP and 443 for SSL TLS, and then I had that Caddy web server proxying to Vecan and other software at my laptop. But that is kind of what the internet was originally about, because it is only about configuring those web addresses, like point to some IP address, and that IP address was pointing to my laptop. So, but it kind of depends where anyone likes to host. At some internet providers, they do not provide public IP addresses, so it is not possible to host their servers. That could be because there is limited amount of IPv4 addresses, but for some home users, there is also possibility to have a public IP address. So, but anyway, there is some computer somewhere where all the Vecan software is running. It can be offline at on-premise network, or it can be at some public server.
Thank you very much. Could you tell about compiling Vecan core into one executable? How is done?
Yes, so there is different possibilities. Currently, Vecan has 60,000 files of JavaScript and others, but there are with Node.js, but there are in future some ways to make one executable, for example, with Bun or Dino, that can combine all to one executable, or then use some other prototype with some other programming language. So at the Vecan Studio prototype, there is a compiled executable, and after that are the zip package where is all the Lua code, HTML, and other. So it kind of depends. Does the programming language and framework combine some way all the files to same one file?
Thank you. And could you also tell about porting on different exotic old processors, Amiga and so on and so forth?
Could you repeat that?
Hello, do you hear me? Hello?
Yes, can you repeat that question?
Yes. I know that Vecan also can run onto some non-conventional processor, not standard. Could you please explain?
Yes, so for example, there was previously possible that I ported Vecan to run at mainframe computers like IBM Linux One, S390X computer. So those are those kind of big computers are usually running at banks and so on that need a lot of capacity, and those computers are much more expensive. So there can be many million euros that they cost, and at those computers, those parts can be changed on the fly and keep all the time running uptime, very high uptime, 99.99999 something. So and also Vecan has. So there I did compile some part of Vecan, the fibers at that CPU, because I have remote access to IBM Linux One Community Cloud, SSH access, so I did make the version possible there. And also there has been versions of Vecan to the PPC 64LE CPU. That is IBM Open Power CPUs at Open Power Mini Cloud, but that is not possible anymore because that was shut down previously. And then there has been versions of Vecan to ARM64 CPUs like Raspberry Pi or Asahi Linux, Apple Silicon, or other ARM64 Linux version. So those versions for different CPUs will become more possible with those prototypes or by updating to a newer Node.js, because that will again make possible to run Vecan on those different CPUs, because currently that older Node.js version is crashing on those with segfault on those alternative systems. But all those prototypes with current Meteor Web framework and other frameworks are for making Vecan available at more platforms.
Thank you very much. Questions?
I have a question about technical stuff. Particular about Meteor, because it's funny, I work at Meteor development group. Right now it's renamed Apollo. I didn't contribute to Meteor framework. It was before I joined, but now the original author switched to GraphQL and do like Apollo project, and sold like Meteor to like another company. My question is, do you plan to migrate to GraphQL and Apollo or like some other GraphQL clients, or are you happy with Meteor and like will stay forever to like Meteor framework?
Yes, so Meteor currently Vecan is using Meteor 2, but they did spend 3 years creating the Meteor 3 version that uses newest Node.js and newest MongoDB, and also the now available FerretDB that is possible to replace the MongoDB with that FerretDB PostgreSQL, but anyway, it depends how it goes in the future. Currently, Vecan does not use GraphQL or similar. It is using REST API or kind of normal HTTP, so that there is when using REST API, it first makes the login with normal user username and password, and then gets the bearer token that is used in other REST API request, and so it is those are used, and also there are webhooks. So Vecan at boards, when there is some change to board, it can send a webhook. So that is also HTTP that can be done with any programming language, and the receiver can then receive, for example, there can be PHP receiver that calls some Python code that calls Vecan API with that Python code. So, but anyway, currently Meteor has optimized their newest Meteor 3 web framework very much and adding many advanced more features and more ways to log in, and it is becoming more advanced all the time. But that is only one of the frameworks that I'm making prototypes with. So it kind of depends on each prototype. Do they have all the required parts to make Vecan possible? So of course, if there is needed for the Vecan version for Amiga computer that maybe has only about 18 megabytes of RAM memory, Node.js and MongoDB cannot run there, but free Pascal programming language can run there with less RAM memory. But anyway, all those prototypes is because it has been taken a lot of time to also the Meteor web framework to become all those upgrades. That big upgrade for Meteor 3 was required because originally Node.js did use fibers for kind of multitasking, but then that was discontinued in Node.js 16, and Meteor needed to make a big rewrite to convert from fibers to async await. But anyway, Meteor is very complete web framework, similar like many others, but nowadays all the frameworks are going to enable all these real-time features and advanced applications on the web browser.
More questions? Hello, Rauli?
Yes?
So, one question to finalize. Excellent talk, excellent answers. My question is, today with Krzysztof Sevich from FSF, we speak about installing new BIOS or something like BIOS that supports free software. Could you tell, do you have some experience in doing such a stuff and how to do this in your understanding?
Could you repeat that question?
Do you hear me well?
Yeah.
Tell please about installing some BIOS that supports free software.
Yes, so currently with proprietary software, they are all the time rising prices and adding additional restrictions. For example, and that big tech is currently called like a gatekeeper because they do decide what software is available on these smartphones like Android and iOS and so on. And just recently, Nextcloud was denied file system access for their backup software, but then Google did give that read access to files back. But anyway, it is kind of back and forth with EU and USA and others. So it is possible to make software for those platforms. And then also there is all the free software and open source platforms like that is trying to get the required hardware for free software. There is the Free Software Foundation recommended hardware like laptops and desktops that run distro that has all source code available and all the blobs and proprietary removed, and for user freedom that is much better. There are some hardware like framework, those laptops and a framework desktop where can be run different kind of Linux distros. And then there is Fairphone 4 where can be different operating systems at that phone. For example, the original Android or Ubuntu Touch or then post-market OS with GNOME or KDE desktop or Sway. So those have most of the software available. But problem with many platforms like this BSD and others is that there is not enough developers to develop all the drivers to be open source. Companies are making more of their drivers and others open source, but also it is a lot of effort to manufacture some free hardware. So all these possibilities like framework or phones and other alternatives are very welcome, because those proprietary platforms have limitations what can be used there. So for example, at Windows, it kind of decides what is the default browser and so on. And now that Windows 10 support is ending, very many are just installing Linux because it is cheaper to install Linux or some other distro than buy completely new computer that is that Windows 11 requires. Also, using all these computers is very useful, because they have been already developed with big amount of money. There is growing amount of electronic waste. People throwing working computers away just because they could not get the newest software. But Linux is the newest software for most hardware. So I have installed Linux to PC and Mac and Chromebook computers, and there it continues to keep the great hardware running. There has not been much advance in the hardware, because laptops from many years ago can still run the newest Linux and open source and free software. So this is coming more important all the time. And maybe general public only sees the Windows or Mac or proprietary at shops, but at the background, all the servers are running Linux or BSD, all the supercomputers are running Linux, all the television boxes and hardware are running Linux. It's just that general public needs even more information all the time.
Thank you very much. Now it's dinner lunch break. Thank you very much. Exciting talk. I believe everybody got a lot of information. So see you soon.